Hello YouTube family, how are you? Hope you are fine. Today we are doing little service on our Ruud water heater. It's a gas power vent water heater, and here we have a issue of faulty FVS flammable vapor sensor. So I can tell you how to diagnose it and how I know it's that issue. So for that matter, we have to just as you see, I just plugged it up, and we have to open the gas valve, turn the gas on, and from there I just turn the switch on. Make sure the thermostat is on low position. It could be on anywhere, but preferably on low. So just turn the switch off to on, and here's the status light. Let's see what the status will say, because I already know 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It's blink 8 times and then one small blip, and that means it has a flammable vapor sensor failure. So how I know? My water heater has this fact sheet, all that's a troubleshoot code sheet. It mention all that faults. This side says what the light signals, and this means say what that signal means. So might be your water heater has a different way of telling the code, status code. Sometimes they written on top of this computer, and sometimes they write somewhere on the water heater. You will easily found it. So I have a trouble over here. As I show you, it blink 8 times, and then it goes steady. So that 8 times mean over there 8 time blink, and then one single blink, it means FVS, flammable vapor sensor. So for that we just have to, there's a pin up here, goes up on this over here. So goes over here, but you don't have to unplug from here. I'll just unplug the power, make sure your power is off, and then from there I'll unplug from back of it and just twist this part, this sensor a little bit, and pull it out. I'll show you in a minute. You see, I'm unplugging it. Just unplug the wire from that thing, from the outlet, and make sure to turn off your heat, as turn off your gas valve as I did it earlier. I turn it on, switch it off, and as I say, little twist and pull it out. You see, I'm not able to perform it with one hand. I need a second hand. Here you go. I'll did it. So here is a picture wise captured. I captured that thing, how you gonna plug it back up. Okay, I guide you to little trick that I found. Just see you in a minute. So you've been wondering like how I come up to that conclusion that my FVS sensor is bad. So here I'm gonna show you. I have a multimeter electric device you check the ohms with and your amperage. So I'm setting it on ohms to make sure how much ohms it's giving up to. Black to black, red to red, and there you go. Turn don't do my mistake what I did earlier few seconds ago. Here you go, it's showing up to 200 something. There you go, showing me 314, 315. I move it to your side and turn the light on for you. You see how much it's showing up. Let's see, 300. Earlier it was 314, so it's way too high for the sensor. And let me show you the new part. It's right here. Oh, excuse me. It's right here. And just make sure the part number I will mention in the video as well, down in description. It's come with a sensor cover, you don't have to worry about it. They give you a tie as well, extra tie to use up ahead to tie the wire. Let me do it. I need something sharper to cut it down. Hold on. Comes with a little instruction pad too, instruction pamphlet, how to perform it, how to do it. There we go, here it is, the same kind of thing. Make sure before you open and install, make sure it's matching to your description and your item. Here my old one is sitting here. I'm pulling out the new one. So here it is. So let's check resistance on this one, how much it's showing up to. I can show you guys too what it newer one showing. There you go. So it's only 30. That's way too low. What you see over there, 300. So as I went to a couple of videos and guides on YouTube and around internet, I found that you just snap it in. It has a little clicks lock in it. You just push it in. So as I went to a couple of videos, and they most of them mention like it is very common factor, common cause of this failure, and for them it's happened repeatedly. So let's go over there and start it. So here I have to do one hand operation again as I did it earlier. Let me set my camera up somewhere. Hope everything is being visualized clearly what I'm doing. So simply plug that wires in. As I showed you earlier, it has a, I told you to take the snapshot as well as I did. So it has two spelling written up here, TOD. I called is IOD. Okay, so T goes to the on my left terminal, and D come to the sticker terminal. That's what I make like a little guess, but simply it's both positive. It doesn't matter where you put it. So I'm putting it over this way. There you go. So as the warning says, don't cover this place with any obstruction, anything. Don't put anything around. So don't try to cover this place. It should be away from any obstruction. And this sensor mostly popped up when you do when you do have any petrol or gasoline nearby, as it's basically for the gas line if any leak. But it could be caused from gas, paint, any flammable object if you put it nearby. So I guess that what happened over here. That what scenario is here. I see the paint marks here, so they probably paint in the basement area and they had a paint here. I guess that what happened over here with this home. So let's see. Let's turn the power on and let's see what's happened. I'm plugging the wire in, wire back up, gas valve is on, and let's do the magic. Hope it's work. I'm not the one who just turn the system on and come back and say, here you go, everything is working. I remember I do it once with my car, and I got a lot of feedbacks from my friends and family like, yo, it's something else. I know it's not the reason what you fixed, it's not that one, it's something else, and it's been starting since then. So this time I say, let me show you the people, like whole process going on, how I start and work. Hope so. It's gonna be covered some of my drawbacks earlier in previous pictures and videos. Here you go. I'm turning it on. So I kept it on low. Still nothing. So here it is. It's trying to turn it on. Don't see anything. Here it is. It catch the fire. So what happened earlier when I turn it on, it need to be reset. So I put that screwdriver here. It is flathead, and I turn it to the on position and turn it up to low and till high. Turn it like 7 times. So it's gonna be reset the computer whole thing. And then after it's popped up, so now it's lighted up, working perfect. So here you go. See you next time. Thank you.